The Curse of Pharaoh Amakht. Dr. Lydia Moore had been searching for this tomb for months. She had heard rumors from the local villagers about the lost pharaoh, a king so evil that he was erased from history. His name was Amakht, and his tomb had been buried beneath the sands for thousands of years. The villagers warned her not to dig further, saying the tomb was cursed. But Dr. Moore, an archaeologist with a thirst for discovery, ignored their superstitions. She wanted to be the first to find Amakht's final resting place. Finally, on the fourth day of a brutal sandstorm, Dr. Moore's team found the entrance. It was hidden under a massive stone slab, untouched for centuries. They pried it open and descended into the darkness. The air was thick with dust, and strange hieroglyphs covered the walls. One symbol kept repeating, an eye shut in shadow. Dr. Moore recognized it as the symbol of the Watcher of Souls. In the center of the tomb, on a stone altar, lay an ancient blackened scroll. As Dr. Moore carefully unrolled it, she realized it was no ordinary artifact. It was the Book of Amakht, a forbidden text rumored to contain dark spells and incantations. She knew she should have stopped there, but curiosity pushed her to keep reading. She whispered the words carved on the brittle parchment. The lanterns dimmed, and a sudden, unnatural chill filled the tomb. Her team members looked at each other in fear, but Dr. Moore pressed on. The words she spoke seemed to resonate, like echoes from the past, and it was as if something had awoken within the tomb. That night, as the team camped near the tomb, they started hearing whispers in the wind. Shadows danced in the flickering firelight, stretching and shifting. One by one, the members of her team disappeared into the darkness, leaving Dr. Moore alone. She realized too late that by reading the text, she had released Pharaoh Amakht's vengeful spirit. The curse was real, and he was using her team's souls to gather strength, trying to cross back into the mortal realm. Desperate, Dr. Moore returned to the tomb, clutching the scroll. She frantically searched the text, looking for a way to undo what she had done. At last, she found a passage that described a ritual to seal Amakht's spirit, but it required a willing sacrifice. With trembling hands and a pounding heart, she performed the ritual, offering her own soul to trap the pharaoh. As the final words left her lips, the tomb began to seal itself, and she felt a pull as her spirit was bound within its walls, forever cursed to guard it. From that day on, no one who entered the tomb was ever seen again. Locals say that if you listen closely in the desert at night, you can still hear Dr. Moore's whispers, warning others not to disturb the pharaoh's rest.